You probably think Spider-Man is the perfect hero to save New York, right? That humble young man, full of good intentions, who fights to protect the city. But what if I told you that he's actually the worst hero for this mission? Does it seem absurd? So, sit down and I'll prove it to you. First, let's talk about his profile. Peter Parker is a boy who can barely pay his rent and balance his personal life. Nothing against humble origins, but how can a hero who barely manages his own life save an entire city? New York is one of the largest metropolises in the world, with problems of all kinds: traffic, corruption, economic crises. And what does the Spider do? He spends 80% of his time fighting villains who, guess what, exist because of him. Think with me: Norman Osborn, Otto Octavius, the Vulture, the Scorpion. All of these villains have something in common. They arose, directly or indirectly, because of Spider-Man himself. And this creates a never-ending cycle of destruction. The city suffers, buildings collapse, and in the end, who pays for it? The average citizen of New York. In other words, Spidey is practically a magnet for chaos. But he's just an ordinary guy, with great powers and great responsibilities, right? But this argument also works against him. Peter constantly makes emotional and impulsive decisions that put the city at risk. Remember the time he traded the greater good for saving Aunt May or Gwen? That's the kind of decision a real hero can't afford to make. While Spider-Man chooses between saving people nearby or the entire city, New York is at his mercy. And you know what's most ironic? New York already has much more capable heroes. We have Tony Stark, with his unlimited resources. Doctor Strange, literally the guardian of mystical forces. And even the Fantastic Four, who protect the city without turning everything into a personal soap opera. Compared to them, Spidey seems insufficient, don't you think? But calm down. Before you attack me in the comments, I'm not saying Spider-Man is useless. He is a symbol of perseverance, of fighting against adversity. But to save a city as complex and full of challenges as New York, he is far from being the best choice. Maybe, just maybe, New York deserves someone more prepared. So, what do you think? Is Spider-Man really the hero New York needs, or is he just the hero it has? Leave your opinion in the comments and don't forget to like and subscribe for more controversial analyses like this. Until next time, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell. Let's explore the universe of heroes together in a way that no one else does.